Okay, this is the replacement of the Hyundai Tucson 2016 reversing camera. What you've got to do is remove that main trim, which basically is held on by 4 screws. There's 4 Phillips screws. You can't see now because I've removed them, but those screws are about there in your trim. So when you're taking those off, you need to pull this side panel back, which then reveals the hole there for the screw that attaches your main rear panel. So take that one off and that one off. That will enable you to prise that whole cover, which is just held on by those plastic blue rivets. You can prise that cover off. It comes off with a bit of a snap. Once you've done that, basically you can't access the camera from here. The camera actually has to be accessed from this side. See, I've got access here. It's tricky to see. It's a tricky little job. Basically, you see in here there's some little yellow dowels. You need to pinch those together as best you can. There's also a few studs which come through, for instance here. So take the nuts off the studs that come through here, remove those. There's one of the studs that's all the way through. So you take those off, the nuts off there in about 5 positions. In that hole as well, there's one. When you've loosened all that lot, pinch together those yellow dowels as best you can, in order for you to manually pull this side out. Okay, so you can get enough clearance on that trim to get in there. There's your camera. That's the top screw there. There's the other screw. You just need a long screwdriver to undo those. And carefully, the cable is there. That's the connector. So just pull that cable out, undo those 2 screws, carefully feed the camera out of this gap, which is a bit tight now that I've put some of it back in. You get the idea. And that's it. It's taken me about an hour and a half to get to this point, and now I've got to put it all back together.